What up, YouTube? It's your boy, That's So Greg, back at it with another video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the fragrance that is hands down better than Parfums de Marley Layton. You guys thought that I wasn't going to give it to you? Well, you thought wrong. Today, I'm going to give it to you, and we're going to discuss which fragrance is better than Layton, so I could help you guys save some money and smell the best for less. Now, with that being said, we're going to get right into it, and I'm going to let you know which fragrance is going to be the best than Parfums de Marley Layton. And here it is. Detour Noir is hands down the better version of Parfums de Marley Layton. But we're going to break it down. I'm going to give it to you, and we're going to talk about why this is the better version of Layton. So for one, we're going to go over price. We're going to go over projection, sillage, performance, longevity, and then I'm going to give you the perfect scenarios as always that you could wear this fragrance and garner compliments, because yes, this will give you compliments. It is a banger for the price and all around. So with that being said, let's start with the price. Oh, and before we start, please excuse me if you can't see me too clear, or if the sun is kind of getting in your eyes. I thought I'd switch it up and kind of do like a outdoor car video, and this is kind of like the beta testing of that video, so please bear with me. So we're going to try to get through this, and I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know to save you money on this fragrance. Now, as always, as far as price, the price is superb. You could go on FragranceNet and get a bottle of this for about $20 to $25. I think right now, with the deals and steals that FragranceNet has, you could get a bottle of this for about 20 bucks, right? Still, this is a superb deal, guys. For 20 bucks, what else you gonna buy 20 bucks? You're not gonna get anything else for 20 bucks fragrance-wise, this quality, like something like this. This is what you want, 20 bucks, right? And as always, it's like I tell people, what you definitely want to do is get like a 3-piece deal where you get this, and you might throw in like, I don't know, like another 2 fragrances that are price affordable. So if you don't like it, which I'd find it hard for you not to like it, you always have another fragrance that is a little bit better and something that you might like, guys. Now, with that being said, we are going to go over the performance of this fragrance, guys. The performance is superb, guys. Superb. Now, with this fragrance right here, I got 10 hours on the skin, guys. 10 hours on the skin, and maybe about over 12 plus hours on the clothes with this. You know, I went to go wash my work uniform, and I could still smell the remnants of this fragrance, guys, on the work clothes after 24 hours. This is a banger, guys. Banger. Now, with that being said, I want to compare this to Layton, which I talked about in the other video. If you didn't see the other video, please watch the other video, and you could compare this to Layton. With Layton, I only got maybe about 3 hours, 4 hours, maybe. And I'd say more on the 3 hours before the smell started dissipating. With this, 10 hours, guys, on the skin. Superb. Layton, 3 hours. So there is our first comparison to Layton. Now, with that being said, as far as projection, sillage, very moderate. I say for projection, sillage, you get maybe about a foot, but this is still going to remain a skin scent, guys. This is going to be definitely something that's close to the skin, but that is not bad depending on your utilization and how you're wearing a fragrance like that. A skin scent is not bad, but don't expect a projector. You know, this is a smooth operator. This is going to be very close to the skin. I'd say maybe about a foot within an hour. And then after that, it really disappears into just like a straight skin scent, guys. But that's okay. You can still smell it. And the mechanism that this uses is it has longevity, but it just stays close to the skin. But as I say, and as the phrase that I've coined, this definitely taps you on the shoulders throughout the night or throughout the day, you know. So with that being said, I'm going to give you the perfect seasons and scenarios that you would wear a fragrance like that. But before we get on to that, I would just like to point out the comparison to this in Layton. With this right here, as far as the sillage, I'd say it's probably a little bit better than Layton. This definitely kind of edges out Layton, but overall, I'd say it's about the same as Layton as far as like the projection. It's about the same as Layton for sure. But this definitely kind of edges out Layton just by a little bit. So don't expect it to be like that much of a performer as far as sillage over Layton. They didn't design these to really project. This is not the loud pack, for lack of better words. Now, with that being said, the perfect seasons and scenarios that you're going to wear that is definitely summer. Now, in the summertime, you're definitely going to wear this on a date night or intimate setting where, you know, you might have snuggle night with your baby. You know what I'm saying? You would put this on, you know, for a little snuggle, you know, or if you're going to an intimate setting where you're going to be close to your loved one or whatever, you would definitely wear something like this. And that apple vanilla combination is beautiful, but this is definitely leaning more towards summer, in my opinion, just because of the way that it sits close to the skin. You know, the fact that it doesn't have a lot of sillage, this is definitely going to lean more towards the summer. But you can wear it in the wintertime if you're going to be like in a close setting or something like that. This could lean more towards winter. I definitely want to point out the bottle design, you know, because a lot of people hate on the bottle design, but I like it. It's different. It's unique. You know, it almost has like an iridescent glow in the dark color to it, you know. But I like the bottle design. It's definitely something that's different, you know. Definitely something that's different, you know. And we take off the top. You know, it definitely kind of has like that genie in the bottle type thing going on to it, but it's not bad, you know. So spray a couple sprays for you. Yes, 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 yes. This is a winner, you know. Now I'm going to go into some finer details and then we'll close out the video. So some of the finer details is going to be this. I took some notes. Give me a moment. I'm going to get my notes. Okay. Looks like I got my note card here, my handy dandy note card. So, okay, first thing that I want to point out are the note composition and how they switched it from Layton. So on this one, they put apple, lavender, jasmine, and violet in the top notes. And in Layton, they put apple, lavender, and bergamot. So in my opinion, I think this fragrance is better because what they did was they sweetened up the apple. And this is like a sweet green apple that's really going to pop in and situate the fragrance a lot better than Layton. Whereas the apple in Layton is real dry. They sweetened up and made this apple like a green apple, and it's vibrant. It's a very vibrant apple and it's very pronounced when you spray this fragrance, which makes it better in my opinion. Now, for the mid notes, you know, with Detour Noir, they have vanilla, patchouli, and bergamot. And they decided to put that in the mid notes. Oh, hold on. Hold on. They decided to put that on the mid notes. So you can definitely smell the vanilla. You know, in Layton, it looks like they put the mid notes for the base notes, and you have more vanilla towards the base. Like the vanilla and the cardamom is more towards the base. But ultimately, if we scratch all of that out, with this, they masterfully did it. And this is a very good apple vanilla fragrance. And that's what you get. And that's what I want you guys to take away from all of this. Save your money. Instead of spending $200, $300, buy this. It's 20 bucks. It's a lot cheaper than Layton. And you're going to get a smooth, vibrant apple vanilla that you are really going to appreciate. Thank me later. It's your boy, That's So Greg, back at it with another video. I'll see you on the next one very soon. Peace.